Republicans took a big step in Congress today that could lead to the biggest tax changes in decades. They say it'll help the middle class, but critics claim it could actually harm the middle class, especially people who own homes in Southern California. KCAL9 political reporter Dave Bryan is live in our newsroom with more. Dave?
Lena, today's vote set the stage for Republicans to rewrite the tax code and pass it with no Democratic votes needed. President Trump promises it will bring big cuts to businesses and the middle class, but critics say, hold on, taxes will rise for millions, especially for people in places like California.
On this vote, the yeas are 216, the nays are 212. The motion is adopted without objection. The motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
When the House passed a 2018 budget resolution Thursday, it allowed for a $1.5 trillion deficit increase, which sets the stage for President Trump's tax cuts and tax reform program.
This budget that we just passed in the House today brings us one step closer to historic tax reform. That means more jobs, fairer taxes, bigger paychecks for Americans.
What the Republicans did today was to give an open path to this assault. An assault. It's a rip-off, a shakedown, a looting of the middle class.
But perhaps even more important to California taxpayers, as we mentioned, the budget resolution passage paves the way for Trump tax cut legislation. That tax cut legislation, details of which will be revealed next week, is expected to eliminate tax deductions for state and local taxes paid. According to an IRS study in 2015, more than 3.9 million Californians use those state and local tax deductions, nearly 80% of taxpayers making less than $200,000 a year.
The average in California state and local income tax is about $18,000. Now that includes everybody who makes under $200,000 a year. So if you figure they're about a third federal income tax, you can do the math.
The states that would be hit the hardest, if in fact those tax deductions are eliminated, would be the high tax states like California and New York. But while 14 of the 20 Republicans who voted no to the budget bill Thursday are from New York and other high tax states, all 14 California Congress members voted yes to the budget resolution. Cal State Northridge business and economics professor Monica Gianni says the impact of losing deductions in California could be dramatic.
California income tax, as people in California know, is one of the highest, if not the highest, personal income tax rates of 13.3%. And if they eliminate that deduction, that will probably raise taxes on most everybody in the state.
Christopher Thornburg is one of the nation's leading economists.
Folks that are in that kind of upper middle income that are going to take that deduction, they're going to get hit. It's a blow. It's not something you want to lose. It's going to make your kids' future college education a little harder to save for, but it's not going to be the end of the world for a family making $150,000, $175,000 a year. And these are the people who are actually most in line getting hit by this.
Well, it's not exactly clear how many California families use the state and local tax deductions. In the report you saw, it said 80%. Without those taxes, they could go up on an average of $3,000 a year without the deductions, that is. The tax reform plan may also eliminate deductions for 401k retirement plan investments. All of this still to be determined. Jeff, back to you.